Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play the High Chief of Kiev. I was looking around, and I think it's high time we stop the aggressive expansion of the Ruriks up here. They're not true Russians, they're only Norse. That's just not okay. So, we are going to declare our subjugation on them. Before I do that, though, I'm going to take a look at my vassals, see who hates me. These minor ones I don't care too much about. Let's take a look at the chiefs. It's only this Norseman. This is the guy that I want to get rid of anyway. So I'm going to award him... I can't. Alright, so I don't have any honorary titles. So that's out of the picture. Alright, so it's time to declare subjugation on the son of Rurik. I'm going to call both of our allies. If they help, great. If they don't, then I think we'll be okay. It's time to call everybody up. You have about almost 5,000. I'm pretty sure that's more than they have. Especially with Estonia revolting at this point. So I'm going to bring everyone together. Ooh, alright, so the Nordland joined. I don't know if he'll actually help, but that's good. And, oh, there we go. Hungary's going to help. It's almost a sure thing at this point. And Hungary won its peasant revolt too. So we're just going to wait until our troops consolidate. I don't think I'm going to be needing mercenaries. And actually, I'm not sure if I even need him training troops at this point. What am I doing? I'm going to have him research some tech. The twists and turns of Stanislav's tongue and the white lies he uses to make friends is making my head spin. How can such a young lad be able to lie so well? You know what? He gains one intrigue, so he can be deceitful. Honesty is essentially the same thing, just inverse. Alright, so let's merge up. I'm going to move immediately to his capital. Alright, Chief Baromir the Bewitched of Chernigov tried to kill his wife. I could... what is this? Kinslayer? He is a Kinslayer. I could revoke his title, I believe. No. If I could imprison him. No, I can't. I thought an assassination attempt was a valid reason. I guess not. Alright, so I'm going to move to his capital. The holdings that he owns personally are going to be worth more. Unfortunately, Estonia just caved. I mean, that is bad timing, but what can you do? Here comes Hungary. Losing over half their army to attrition on the way. Alright, so my heir is brave. That's perfect. But here they come. You gotta give them points for effort. Looks like we have a stack here. Is there a river crossing? No. Alright, so I'm going to move here. I'm going to try to wipe these out. Unless Hungary's going that way too. Alright, is this... yeah, so he did eventually kill his wife. He married... What happened? Oh, dogs are running through my room. I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully there's not going to be some weird inheritance thing going on. Alright. So he's... Is that all he has left? He has to have another stack somewhere. But here comes Hungary, losing so many troops to attrition, it's not even funny. Hungary is sieging, though, which is good. He's apparently running 2 torpedoes. I'm gonna beat him, though. Yeah, this is... With Hungary's help, this is not going to be an issue at all. Even with their stack being reduced to nothing. Alright, so I captured someone. What is this? You don't want to ransom him. Are you Norse? You are Norse Slavic, though. Sure. And I'm gonna give chase. Okay, so that stack is wiped out. I suppose I could split up into maybe 4 groups of 1,000. And just start sieging. We'll start here. So it looks like Hungary's going to be able to do some damage over on this front. Here we go. My heir is a Midas touch, which is the best outcome I could have hoped for. It's not terrible. Very good stewardship. Diplomacy and everything else. Marshall's decent, but everything else is mediocre. That's fine. Let's find him a wife, though. Well, actually, let's start with stats. I don't really care about alliances. This woman is really good. I just kind of a feeling she's not going to accept. She will. I even gain prestige, sure. Alliance with the Khazarians. That's interesting. Anyway, back to the war. We're already almost at 100%. I'm going to take the gold, actually. I can even call in Khazaria if I wanted to. It looks like he wants my help in a war. You know, I don't want to accept that. I would rather see him weakened, to be honest. Well, let me take a look here. He's already lost this stuff to Comania. So I suppose it's in my better interest to let him keep Sarko and be a buffer against the Cumans. So I'll accept. Looks like we're winning anyway. I have an independence faction. This is a Russian Slavic gardener. That's fine. Siege events. Oh, my wife died. So this guy's had 3 wives, all dying of depression. Or stress, maybe. This person needs a... Anyway, let's begin with finding a wife. We're looking for women who are not married. Yes to religion. Yes, well, culture's not as big of a deal. Let's look for intrigue, though. She's a little old. Here we have a genius Russian, and who's Slavic, so I think that's going to be the one. I actually don't lose prestige from that, interestingly. I mean, I think Hungary's going to win this for me by the time I siege anything. I'll take the gold again, and... Okay. Looks like Smolensk came, the chief of Smolensk came of age. And we helped with quotations, the Khan win his war. Who did he marry? He married a Polish woman. His heir is still this guy. I would almost... Well, no, that's not true. I am still tempted to give him... grant him independence and then just conquest him. Zealous is great. Speaking of that, I need to educate my daughter. Also, I think I need a spy master. So I'm going to send her to my new wife and put my new wife on the spy master position. Send her back to City of Man's Desire. It's a place I always wanted to visit. And I guess I could still have the chance to, obviously, but it's a place I really want to go see. Marshall's getting wounded. Charitable is, I think, universally good. Yeah. And I did get it. King turned out really well. Alright, so we got a prisoner here. Do you want to be ransomed? Yes. So this war is much less eventful than I was actually expecting. It seemed like it only had, 2,000 troops when I declared, and then with Hungary's help, it wasn't even an issue. I mean, look at this. It's prime time for Hungary to have revolt problems, though. I mean, with all of his troops just being decimated, it's just it's not going to go well. All right, so we're at 100%. I see no reason to continue sieging things, so I'm just going to enforce demands, and with that we've, I think, doubled in size. And I actually took his title. Was not expecting that. I didn't want that to happen, in fact. That was exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay, so I became Chief of Novgorod, Chief of Torzhok, Lidiga, Vladimir, and the King of Rus. Well, here we are. That did fulfill our goal. I did want to become the King of Rus. Did that make me lose my ambition? No, I still have the ambition. Wow. Alright. Crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna get these guys out of here. I'm way over my limit. That might change with being a king. Might bring it up to 2 by 2. So I'm gonna let the days take a little bit. Looks like I inherited a war. He wants independence. That's laughable. So I'm just gonna bring everyone over here, teach them a lesson. I can usurp the... I think this is the Duchy of Novgorod. Call in allies, no. Title loss, here we go. I'm gonna lose my duchy title, which I wasn't expecting. Was not expecting to lose Kiev upon succession. That's rough. Let's see what we got here. This guy, yeah, knew about that. This guy is a Mordvin. His heir is, yeah, that's probably. I think those go away in time. So that's okay. Rostov. Oh, I have a duke vassal. His heir is the former king of Rus. Interesting. He has two duchies, Rostov and Tver. Oh man, this is messy. This is really messy. I didn't want to inherit the kingdom, to be perfectly honest, because of this. I rather would have just taken his holdings, vassalized his counts, etc. I suppose if you're a king and he has duke vassals, you know, I guess there's kind of forces you into that, but shoot. All right, so let me see. Direct vassals. Yeah, Rostov here owns all this, which is scary. Otherwise, yeah, Jarl of Rostov hates me. This chief does too. Oh, he's Russian. That's okay then. Chief of Smolensk. Vladimir Volinsky. That's okay. He's Russian. Alright, so I think I just need to clean up Rostov, and that might be something I do near the end of my reign. I also need to figure out how to prevent my capital from being inherited by one of my other sons. That's an issue. It's a big issue. Anyway, I think I might call this episode to a close. I might just take a look around and you know, consolidate. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But thanks for watching.